up everyone, this is Archie and today we are going to be taking a look at Bethel Methodist Church in the Queen Little village of Gowerton in the West Glamorgan County of Wales. Now, taking a look at locations with either a rich history or that are creepy and derelict is an idea that appealed to me since I started my YouTube channel, which, just so you know, was only a couple days ago. And honestly, I don't know how this will go. The grounds aren't cordoned off, so we can take a look at them, and I will try to make this video as entertaining as possible. And I will try to keep up a good commentary so there's not like long periods of boring silence. Which is a good thing because most people in my life have said I'm quite mouthy or I talk too much. So you know, when you have a talent, why not put it to good use? On top of that, I did have an uncle that did say I was quite funny and I should do stand-up comedy. I took a bit of offense to that because I was like, excuse me, or rather, excuse you, I'm just as funny sitting down as I am standing up. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so here is Bethel Methodist Church, or chapel, or Bethel Calvinistic Chapel in Gowerton. As you can see, it is pretty derelict and the gate is very, very rusted. And if we take a look over here, you can see though that some of these graves look quite well taken care of, and some of them even have fresh flowers in them. Now, I have no idea who puts these flowers here, whether it's like a council thing, but if that was the case, but wouldn't there be fresh flowers in all the graves? Or maybe, from what I've heard, I think some family members do actually come by, which is, if you ask me, pretty sentimental, pretty cool, you know, considering that most of these graves are probably like a century old. Anyway, we will be taking a look in the ground shortly. Just wanted to show you before we get in there. Now over here, you can see where that is very, very under. Sorry, that was a bus. It was a bus. Okay, the bus is gone. Anyway, as you can see, it's very overgrown on the left side of the church, what one might call a jungle. And I have heard from friends of mine that students in the school used to report seeing a man in that window by there. Sometimes he said it looked a bit like a police, which would make sense if there were one. Anyway, okay, so let's go and take a look. Okay, you know what? That gate, though it's really rusted, actually opened quite easily, which means probably plenty of people have gone here. As you can see, very, very old. Some of these graves dated. Oh, that one, oh. Wow, that one is actually dated 1899, if you can see. Wow. It's actually really cool. And I have to say, I actually really like all these twigs, these vines, whatever, growing up the side. Now, from what I know, the inside is pretty bare, like it's pretty much been stripped. And I've heard that there's even a mural of a rose on top, on the ceiling on the inside. So you can see, fresh flowers. Now, not gonna lie, I'm slightly creeped out. I like this kind of thing, but from what I know, hardly anyone walks up here. I've seen one or two people at most, but they stay by the gate. And I think some teenagers sometimes hang out around here. Right, let's see how overgrown this is up here. So you can see. Okay. You know what? I think this place would be really cool to come to in the dark. Okay. Right, so at the back we got a couple more graves. And it wouldn't surprise me if there were more back here as well. Though, it'd be hard to tell considering how overgrown everything is. Oh, you can actually see the roof's caved in by the looks of it. All the beams are bare. Now honestly, I'd like to walk around there if I can. But all the houses around here are pretty close knit. I don't want to accidentally step over one of these bushes and land in someone's garden. I mean, it would definitely make for an interesting moment in the video, but probably not a good idea. Look by there. Looks like a wall. Maybe a piece of fence. I don't know. Wow. It's funny because this is quite a busy street in Gallatin. Yet, listen. Hardly any noise. Well, I like places like this. It's almost like stepping out of time. Anyway, if we keep going, see some of the trees start growing out of the graves, gradually destroying them, which is sad. Turns around more that way. Yeah, by the looks of it then just stops, because that's a shop by there, so. Again, see there's not a lot of ground to cover, actually, if we go by here. Wow. So what I mean by really well taken care of. This one says 1971 on the headstone. See? But it looks like it's been polished. Obviously, like on the inside, lots of leaves have fallen, lots of dead leaves. But again, looks relatively polished, as opposed to some of them. So that's why, that's what leads me to believe that perhaps it's families who are taking care of these graves. Now see, I want to go up to that grave with the big brown stone and the really fresh looking flowers. I was about to walk there, but there are some more graves and I would rather not step in them. Partially out of respect, but also because I don't fancy stepping in the wrong place, potentially falling in a grave. That would not be a good idea. I have to wonder what it would have looked like back in the day. Right. If I step over here, I should be able to get round. Good. Oh, look at this. I have to say, I really do love this kind of artwork. It's really pretty. As you can see, I'm not going to look at the name because if this is from families, that might be disrespectful also. I'm not that kind of girl. But yeah, see? Fresh flowers, roses, all sorts. Right, let's go back around the front. I'll have a look at that overgrown patch. Maybe we'll be able to take a look around there. Maybe. Hopefully. During the day, this seems quite somber place. It smells quite nice. Let's try. Ooh, crows. Nice. But I imagine at night it probably feels dead, creepy. I really wish we could go inside, but no. As far as I know, we can't. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Let's go. Wow, see now there is a pathway back there. again, I don't know how much of it is overgrown. We can have a bit of a look. But I also want to draw attention to these. I'm a bit of an artsy person, so I like this kind of architecture, these kinds of carvings. You don't really see people achieving this kind of style anymore, which I think is a bit of a shame. See? Okay. Let's give this a go. I do know that because the inside has been stripped bare, I did read online that, funny enough, it's become a sort of haven, I guess, sanctuary haven for birds, which is nice. Walking past, people do see a lot leave through that window. See, can you see through? Right. Let's just look. Yeah, it's overgrown. Shit. Oh, well, whatever. Although, now that we're on this side, we can see some more windows. So densely overgrown it is. Now again, I have to wonder, why is it so overgrown on one side, but not on the other? Maybe it's because of the activity on the other side, there's lots of fresh flowers. But having just said that, I just spotted fresh flowers even by here. Wow. And that grave looks very old. Anyway, as I said, there's not actually a lot of ground to cover here. But maybe for the future I'll come back again and we can have another look. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment. Any history about the place would actually be really welcome. And yeah, I think that's it. And please subscribe to my channel so I can keep doing these videos. Because even though this one was a pretty quick one, I have to say I'm really enjoying. Anyway, see you in the next video. Wow, it's really cool. Okay, I'm done. See you.